Hello everybody, welcome to another GeoGuessr video. This is the start of a new competitive series by GeoGuessr, the travel season. It is week 1. Like every 2 to 3 months, GeoGuessr offers a competitive series. We had all the seasons last year from spring to winter. The winter one just ended a couple of weeks ago where I ended up very close to the top 100. Did not manage to make it quite to the top 100. Let's see what I do in the travel season, which will go over, I believe, 5 or 6 weeks. Unfortunately, I'm traveling at the moment. I'm again back in Nairobi in Kenya. And as you're going to see in a second, I've lost all my ranking points from, I guess I was in the champion division back now to the master division. And why it's that is because the internet is terrible in my hotel. So I cannot guess quickly enough or move around to get further clues. That's the way I blame the internet connection every time, right? For being just a lousy GeoGuessr player. Honestly, it's partly the truth that the internet lag is the reason for not being able to succeed, but I guess I'm also a bit rusty. So let's see today how I do. And just like in every competitive series video that I record, I'm going to play one game of each mode, a duel, a battle royale, distance, and countries, and explain the reasons for my choices. Hopefully it's entertaining for you, or you may learn a few things that I have gathered over my various gameplay for the past almost 1 year now. So let's get started with a duel. Oh, and I need to enter the weekend series. Oops. Otherwise, I'm just going to be in the qualification mode. So, oh, and I see the number one here is Dusk Den 2, who I've interviewed recently, and the video will be on my channel very soon. If you haven't checked out the interviews with the pro players, the GeoGuessr pro players, go to my channel, youtube.com/Sebastian, and you'll find there's an entire playlist, and they're fascinating. Tons of things that you may not know about their personal lives and how they play. Let's do a duel. And I'm going to start with a duel this time around because I'm so low ranked that I'm hoping that I'm going to get an easier time by people being ranked a little bit lower than me, and as this is the case right now. All right, so this looks like it could be Europe. I'm expecting to see some Cyrillic for some reason, although it's very flat. Do we have the blue strip? We do have the blue strip on the license plate. No, and this is going to be Poland, Katowice, Kraków, and this is going to be southern Poland, probably in between both towns. So I've guessed very quickly. The reason for that I can see. Oh no, it's at Kraków Centrum. I should have read the next line a bit more better. This is the center of the city, so we are in Krakow. Oh, actually, no. It actually was pointing to the center of Katowice. Okay, well, never mind. My opponent found the area as well. This looks like Switzerland, although I don't think it is low cam. No, this is going to be Austria, or I think Slovenia, but I think it's Austria. In this case, but we're in Austria with these bollards, typical chalet from the Alps. We do have the blue strip on the left-hand side. It is written in German, Feuerwehr. This is the firemen. I'm not too certain where. I'm going to go around Innsbruck. I'm tempted to go closer to Switzerland because it looks really like home. But since I really don't know where this would be, I'm just going to play it a little bit more safe and go towards Innsbruck. And it's good that I played safe. They went to Switzerland, which is a good guess. Although you would know that it is low camera footage over there. And you don't have a blue strip. It's not part of the EU. We have a rift in the sky. So I'm wondering, let's see, with the architecture here, we do have something which I thought was a mosque. With the rift in the sky, I'm thinking this is going to be Albania, especially with the water down there, or Montenegro. Pretty confident, although I'm just surprised that we're on this dirt road, this track outside of the town. I don't remember seeing footage like this in that area. But yeah, everything else seems consistent with that part of the world in terms of road signs. For a second I thought it was Greece, but I did see the... Okay, here we go. Apartments for rent, although this is English. I just have a sudden doubt. I don't have much of a doubt that it is in that southern eastern part of Europe. Okay, here we go. And we have the red strip on the license plate. All right, so this is Albania because of that red strip. Just gonna go, you know what? Don't know where exactly. Maybe further south here. Here we go. For a second, I thought it could look like Greece, but Greece is just next door, and we certainly don't have the rift in Greece. It's funny, we don't see it on all images. Okay, so that was a pretty good guess. My opponent also guessed Albania, so they're actually pretty good. Nothing will really happen until the multiplier rounds. Okay, what do we have here? A bunch of people in suits. Southern hemisphere, where the sun is located. Hang on, this is the Chilean flag. I don't see the white on the flag, but this is Chile. I'm surprised it's a Generation 2 coverage next to the mountains. I'm just going to go to Santiago. I did not know we had this halo in the sky for the Chile coverage. Yeah, no, do we have the white? Yeah, we have the white here. Anyway, it is consistent with where the sun is located in the sky. You can see it's pointing towards the north on the compass. Look at the compass, bottom left corner of your screen, which is an indication that this would be in the southern hemisphere. And it is Santiago. They went to Argentina, which is not a bad guess in terms of hemisphere and just a general vibe. But unfortunately, it is not Argentina. It was Chile. This is likely to be the US or Canada. There's no license plate at the front of one of the cars. So no, none here either. So I'm thinking it's gonna be in that part of the United States, Arkansas, Louisiana. Don't know too much. The vegetation is really tricky for me to get a better sense in the US. In theory, the architecture of the houses is supposed to help, and I just realized I don't need any to guess properly since, oh wow, North Carolina, and they actually found the spot. I don't know how they did that. Because I already have the maximum number of points, and that was the healing round. Okay, Europe, most likely, with these kind of dashes along the side of the road. Berg, Hamar. I'm wondering if we have these vegan long dashes on the side of the road, which would make it Norway. But I have a doubt, suddenly, if it's long enough to qualify as Norway. I'm not certain this is Norway, actually. I mean, it's certainly Scandinavia. One of the Scandinavian countries, where these kind of red houses. But it's not mountainous enough for me to think it's Norway. But the dashes, it's hilly, so it's not going to be Denmark. I think the dashes are quite long. No? Don't know. Not certain. I have a doubt. I'm just going to go in between both areas, Sweden and Norway, which are the ones I'm hesitating between. And we'll see what this is. This is where you can see I'm rusty. I can't tell now if this is a long dash on the side of the road or a short one. And it was long, and it was Norway. And they found again the exact spot, and it was written here. Hamar, okay. Well, I don't know if they've actually found by coincidence. Okay, the second time they found the exact spot. Okay, so we have this concrete road. It looks like the Philippines with these palm trees. Could be Thailand, but I could play very quickly. Would it be Sri Lanka? No, I don't think so. Not with this concrete road. So you know what? I'm just going to go very quickly for the Philippines. It's more palm trees, so I'm just going to go a bit more south. Maybe even more south around Davao, if it is the Philippines, which I am not certain of. Let's see. We'll have validation in just a few seconds. It is the Philippines, actually in the central area. They found the Philippines as well, so I'm losing points. Oh, that's going to be an interesting match for the last few rounds. Let's see. Some more palm trees, but this time the road is different. We have asphalt. And we are in the southern hemisphere, driving on the left side, eucalyptus trees or gum trees on the side, likely to be Australia, very likely. The thing is, I don't know where in Australia. I don't know. All right, let me go to Adelaide, not certain where Zigzag is from, and I mentioned Zigzag or Oscar. his real name because I've just done an interview with him. Super nice guy, and hopefully I'll be able to publish the video real soon. Just need some time to do all the edits. So I know there's a nice Plunkett guide, I think, on Australia. Oh, it's Perth. I hesitated because of the palm tree. But when I went to Perth in a few games ago, it was at Adelaide. So I know I have to look at the poles, the license plates, that kind of stuff. Okay, this is Europe, I think. Where in Europe? Hang on. Maybe the Netherlands or Belgium. I think this is Belgium with the bricks. And we don't have yellow license plates, so this is going to be Belgium. Just going to go here in the central area, go and play quickly. We should have a slightly reddish tint on the license plate. And the brick houses are typical, and you have also this cycling lane. Okay, north of Brussels. They're getting closer than me. Wow, I don't know what I need to do to kick them out. And anything can happen. Now it's 3.5 multiplier damage. This looks like Eastern Europe. We have the A-shaped utility pole, very flat. I'm thinking Estonia, birch trees. Oh no, this is Poland. Typical Polish pole, pollard. The problem is where, and we have Polish here, and no idea what this is. No idea. So just gonna go central. I don't see any hills that would, or mountains, which would make it to the south of Poland. Poland is almost completely flat except for the southern edge next to Slovakia. And I don't know, next to Czechia. I think, yeah, next to Czechia as well. It's quite hilly. It was a bit more southern, actually completely southern eastern. And again, they're closer. Wow, I really need to be careful. I don't know what I can do. Quadruple damage, round 11. Okay, this looks like Europe again. I think we have a blue strip. I don't know where this is going to be. We don't have any road paint. For a second I was thinking maybe Romania, but I don't know. We had the longish antenna. Any clues here? Oh, interesting, it's yellow. If it's yellow, would this be Poland again? No, it's a bit too hilly, isn't it? No, I don't know. No, if it's yellow, it could be Slovenia. Oh, it is Poland. It is Poland. But again, no idea where. So let's go a bit the other side this time. What, they actually found the spot? That I'm very doubtful. And I've actually lost. I'm not confident they've actually found this spot exactly. I don't think this was entirely fair. Never mind, such is life. So I'm now below 1,000 points. I'm going to do another duel, otherwise this is going to be really, really disappointing. Let's see if I can do any better. All right, we have someone, I guess, ranked like me now, since I've gone so much down in the ranking. Netherlands, bike lane, yellow license plate. Here we go, let's go quickly. Not many points are going to be exchanged on that round. No need to move around. In the duel mode, you get this healing round on round 4. So unless you lose a lot of points in the first 4 rounds, no point wasting time in the initial rounds. Oh, they went to Brussels, to Belgium. That does not make sense, except for the cycling lane. Not too sure why they went there. Okay. Concrete road looks like Thailand. I have a doubt if it could be maybe, hang on, we have a yellow license plate. True Visions. What does it say here? Yeah, it is written with a Thai script. I have a doubt if it's not somewhere else like Laos, but I'm just going to go around the mountains. I see some hills. Mountains over there. So worst case scenario, if it is Laos, not too far away. Not going to lose too many points. The concrete on the road is typical of Thailand and the Philippines. It was actually all the way south, Phuket. Okay, I didn't think it was there. I didn't see it as tropical. And they went to the Philippines, I believe. Short dashes. Looks like Sweden with Scandinavian houses. Birch trees, a bit hilly. Let's go to Sweden. Let's guess quickly. It's a good way to gauge your opponent as well. If you're guessing quickly, and if you see that they're scrambling and they're just doing a bad guess. So that's a very good guess for them. Wow, I don't know how they found this. Just, I guess, plunked it on Sweden, that's it. Alright, we're inside. Looks like some Chinese temple, maybe. It looks like it would be China. Yeah, I think I've seen this coverage before. I don't know if this is I was about to say the Forbidden City, but I don't think so. We have snow. So you know what? I'm just going to go here in China. And let's see where this is. Oh, it's further south next to Shanghai. Hangs out. Okay. Actually, in between. All right, losing quite a lot of points here. Let's see if I can grab some points back. Okay, where are we with this? This is going to be Thai again. Although the road doesn't look like it's Thailand. If I could see if they're driving on the right or the left. I think I'm going to stick to Thailand anyway. It's just a healing round, so let's see what I can do here. How many points can I recover? It is Thailand, they went to Mexico. Not too sure why. So I get quite a number of points back, but not quite enough to be back to the maximum. Alright, we're at the railway crossing, but I don't recognize this type of railway crossing. Stop sign here. Is there anything written? I got this paper bothering me on the side. Studio.pl, right? So would this be Poland in this case? Bit hilly. Let's go to the south of Poland. It is consistent with a kind of vegetation. The A-shaped utility pole here. Let's see. 1.5 damage. I guess they're going to find Europe. Oh, they found also very close to the actual spot, so I'm the one losing points. Double damage. Anything can happen. We have Hindi or Bengali. Not too certain which one it is. We have .bd, so this is Bangladesh. Gonna go to Dhaka for a lack of a better guess. And it is indeed the capital city of Bangladesh. They found it. So it's not over yet. Okay, what do we have here? Carlos. Alright, so it does look like Spanish-speaking country. Wondering if it's Peru. It looks so dry. Trying to see if I can see an electricity counter on the outside of the house. A squarish one. Although we have this white thing at the back of the car, so I'm thinking it's Bolivia. It's not a very wide back of the car, so I'm thinking it's going to be Bolivia instead. Don't know if it's La Paz, not certain. It doesn't look like it. Oh, it is Santiago. Oh no, it was Santiago. It was Chile, and this is going to be game. Wow. Can't believe I've lost 150 points in my ratings over the past few days and today, either because of a poor connection or because I'm just really, really bad. This is pretty sad. Okay, so hopefully this is going to be a victory. I'm playing against a weaker opponent, but you never know what can happen. All right, it's written in English. We seem to be in the Northern Hemisphere, driving on the right-hand side. Probably the US, with these license plates and big trucks and big roads, and except no idea where. So I'm just going to plunk it where it's quite flat, since I have really no idea. And we have something on the Street View camera, so maybe some of you know where this leaf would be. All right, not too bad. It was actually Wisconsin, next to Madison. And they did a pretty good guess as well. All right, here you go, round two. This is probably not going to be the US. Nope. Would this be... It's probably, yeah, Southern Africa. I'm thinking... Oh, hang on, this is... we have the Street View car from Uganda here. So, probably Kampala. Let's go for it. My opponent knew it. So nothing's going to change much at this point. Round 3. Driving on the right-hand side? No, left-hand side. Left-hand side. This is, I think, again, this is Southern Africa because of the location of the sun. Not too certain where. It's quite dry, but not dry like Lesotho. I don't know. I don't really know where this would be. It was actually northern part, okay, of South Africa. And I went to Gaborone and Botswana. Round 4, this is, I believe, the Street View truck from Kigali, Rwanda. Here we go. Some of the more recent coverage my opponent probably knows. Here we go. All right, healing round. We both don't really need it. But let's play. Nonetheless, let's see. Not too certain where this is. This is South America. Not quite certain where this is. No, wow, could be wrong. This was Bulgaria. I should have checked the sun, I guess. I don't know, I was confused. Round 6, 1.5 damage. It sounds like it would be Bahasa, so Malay or... No, hang on, driving on the right. There's going to be the Philippines, no? Hang on. Welcome to, yes, Condoe, Las Vegas Road. Any further? It is the Philippines. I'm just wondering where in the Philippines, and I really don't know. I'm just going to hedge in the middle. They hedged a little bit better than I did, so I'm losing a bit more points. Round 7. Double damage. Short antenna. I think this is Europe because of the vegetation. But where? It's going to be the tricky part of this round. I'm thinking more Central / Eastern Europe. I don't know where. I'm going to go for Romania. Trying to be more central just in case. It was Bulgaria, just at the intersection between Serbia and Romania. Interesting. Okay, round 8. 2.5 damage, and we have a horse. Is that a... I thought it was a Greek flag, but no. Okay, so the architecture looks Maltese or Greek to me. The guy with the horse makes me think Bulgaria, Romania. Mario Stonework. We do have the blue strip on the license plate. So that we are in Europe. Let's see, what do we have on the truck here? It's written in English. Snow White Laundry. But everything makes me think this is Malta with a kind of architecture. And like stone everywhere. Let's see. Yep, it is Malta. Almost at the same spot. Round 9, anything can happen. Triple damage. Looks like Europe again, Northern Hemisphere. This would be France or Portugal. Although we have this palm tree. Let's see, do we have a blue sticker on the utility pole? No, don't see a blue sticker So, am I making too much of a bet by saying it's Portugal? No, this doesn't look like a Portuguese house. But we do have this palm tree. Hang on. I need to go more south. Miel. No, this is France. This is a French bollard as well. Shoot, I don't really know in which part of France to go. It was a French TD ball, and this is the only... You only find these bollards in France. It can be red or grey, and it says honey here. I think it's more southern because of these cypress trees, maybe. Yep, that was correct. Part of the world. Is this enough to win? Yep, it's enough. Not sure I deserve this. Plus 13. It's just so low in the ranking. All right. Here we go. Let's play again. Someone 0 who's above in the champion division. So I'm not even certain I'm going to get any luck in winning this game. But let's see. Driving. This is on the right side. This is the Nigerian Street View car. And I believe the Street View car, the police car, is next to Abuja, but I'm not certain. I think I've seen this police car in other parts of the country as well. I don't know if around Enugu. Yeah, it was next to Benin City, so I'm further away already. Round 2. This is Southern Hemisphere. Not certain. Oh, that's what I thought. We have a Street View car from Senegal. I was looking for it because I thought I recognized the area. I'm not too certain if that Street View car is in this area of Senegal. No, it was just on the other side of the Gambia. A bit closer, not by much, and nothing really changes at this point. We don't have multipliers. Oh shoot, we have a boat. And I'm not sure I know. Hang on. Is that Indonesia? Looks like an Indonesian flag. Oh god. No idea where this is going to be. This is consistent with Indonesia. But where? I don't know. I'm going to plunk it in the middle because I really don't know. Alright, it was Indonesia, Sumatra on the lake. Alright, I've never seen this imagery here. Thankfully, my opponent did not know. Round 4. Cyrillic. It did look like a wide road. Red Street View car, and we do have the yellow and blue on the stripper license plate. So this is Ukraine. Gonna go here. I'm not sure it's Kiev. We have the Red Street View car, also typical of Ukraine. It looks like the suburbs of a big city or a big town. Let's see. Yeah, it was Kharkiv. Okay, fair enough. Heating around. I need it more than they do. Let's see how many points I can get back on this one. Looks like Europe. Looks like Scandinavia. Very flat. Don't know where. Don't have much time, do I? He's not going to give me the time. He doesn't need the points. Not sure where. Going to go between Finland and Sweden. It was the northern tip. Wow, just at the border in Sweden. Interesting. Okay, so I get all my points back, and now it's really starting. We're in the southern hemisphere. The sun is in front of me. Northern side of the compass. It's written in Spanish. Can I see anything on the license plates? So it's not Brazil. Don't think so, because I don't think it's Portuguese. Thinking this is Argentina. Yeah, the Black Street View car. Yeah, this is typical of what you'd see there. I have a doubt with Montevideo. No, Cordoba. Okay, Cordoba is facing this way. You have to go south to Cordoba. I know where Cordoba is. If I have time, you have to go south to get to Cordoba. So maybe more north. Yes, that's a very good guess. Thankfully, Santiago. I was about to put it more into that town. It would look like we were in the city. Okay, got lucky in seeing that street view sign. Oh, street view, yeah, the road sign. Okay, this looks like Singapore. Not going to hesitate very long. They probably know as well. Anyway, I'm wondering if it's close to the airport. No, I was wrong. It's actually completely on the other side. Anyway, it doesn't change much. Come on. Could win this round. Or not. Driving on the left. I don't recognize this car. I think this is the Caribbean. I don't know which one. I don't know if it's the British Virgin Islands or Bermuda. It was the British Virgin Islands. Thankfully, I'm not too far away, even though I missed to put my marker here. It's just a stress, and I forget everything. Triple damage. Oh, no. Oh. This is in the forest. This is the Christmas Islands, right? I think. I hope I'm not wrong. I don't remember. All right, I'm correct. He found it as well. Or she found it. 3.5 multiplier damage. Anything can happen, as I always say. Can't see any blue strip, but this is probably Europe. Yeah, I think we can see the blue strip. Okay, this is Wien. Okay, it says this is Vienna. Okay, here we go. For Vienna, don't know where the hills are exactly. Yep, put it correctly. Oh wow, just 800 meters. Just got lucky on this one, but it's not enough. 4 times damage, round 11. Ouch. Where is this going to be? Okay, South America. Is this Ecuador? I think this is Ecuador, yeah. Is this Quito? Like in the hills of everything? I think it is. I'm not certain. I'm going to try my luck. Okay. I think Quito is hilly like this. And I think it was the Ecuadorian flag, but I don't think I'm mistaken on that one. Oof, I had a shock. I was correct. It was Quito, and this is game. So I should get a number of points back, 28, almost back to 1,000, which is still terrible. And I got my little silver medal here, which is not great, to be honest, but, you know, I'm going to take it. It's better than nothing in any case. So here we go with that duel, and it's not great results so far. All right, now let's do a battle royale distance. If you're new to GeoGuessr, this is where at every round, one person gets eliminated, the person who's farthest away from the actual spot. So this looks like the Lithuanian flag. So I'm just going to go to the capital city of Lithuania, which is Vilnius. And the reason for that is it looks like we have big buildings right here. So I'm thinking this is very likely to be the capital city or a major town. I'm actually 73 kilometers away, as you can see in the top right corner of your screen, from the person who's guessed better than me. So it's probably not Vilnius. I'm going to go to Kaunas, I guess, or Kaunas, if I want to say it the French way, and French speakers will understand why I say it that way. It's actually a swear word, and French. Here we go. You get 3 guesses, up to 3 guesses per round, just to continue the explanation to those who've never played. And you can use these 3 guesses. You can see on the right-hand side of the screen how many guesses I have left. 1 in this case, since I've made 2 guesses. So the goal is to be as close as possible, or at least not to be eliminated, to make it all the way to the end, to either win the entire game, or to end up in the top 3 so you can get some season points. Cars look small, looks like Europe again. Don't have blue on the license plate, so maybe it's not Europe. Actually, got some palm trees. It's actually maybe not Europe. I went a bit too quickly in my judgment here. The cars were small. Hang on. This kind of utility pole, isn't it? From Chile? God, I hope I'm not making horrible assumptions here. Maybe it's time to look at where the sun is located. It's here. It's towards the north on my compass, which means that we're very likely to be in the southern hemisphere, and it's written in Spanish. So when it looks so European in the style, I always think that it's so striking how Chile or Santiago looks so European in style. Not necessarily in terms of houses, but in terms of vegetation. And I don't even know if I'm correct, but I'm not the last guess here. I should make it to the next round. It was not Santiago. It was actually Chile. It was Concepcion. Okay, fair enough. But we had people in Argentina and Peru, and that's incorrect. We have 8 people left. Come on. Next round. Right side of the road. Where is this chevron? Oh, this is Turkey. My Turkish bollard from Turkey. Looks like the Australian one, except we're driving on the right hand side. Okay, this is going to be a tricky one because it's just mountains around and hills, and it looks just like it could be virtually anywhere in Turkey. So I'm just going to put it where I've driven recently, between Konya and Antalya. In fact, I've played 2 in real life games in Konya and Antalya that I've published on my channel just a few weeks ago. So if you want to check it out, I've created a specific map for the old city centers of both of these cities, and I've tried to find the exact spot in real life. So I had the image on my phone and I tried to find it where it was, and I tried to give a bit of an explanation of the city. Best guess so far, as you can see on the right hand side. So I should be able to make it to the next round. Here we go. 9 kilometers from the actual spot. I got super lucky. I drove not on that. Did I drive on this road? I think so. I actually drove on that road. Oh, that's funny. What a coincidence. Okay, well, I guess it helps to travel. That's an interesting small tuk-tuk driving on the right. Palm trees. Okay, we got Spanish here. Some hexagonal pavement. I'm a bit confused as to where we are. I'm wondering if it's Ecuador, but I'm not. Oh no, with this street view car, probably not. So looks like it could be more like Bolivia or Chile, but I'm a bit confused because of the white back of the street view car. It is Bolivia. Oh wow, I've never guessed the type of vegetation. Santa Cruz, okay. Yeah, I put my guess there, but I was not confident at all. Guess I got lucky to be against opponents which are maybe not experts. Okay, got lucky on that one. Okay, I got 3 guesses. We have, I think, birch trees. Is this a Dacia? No, it's an Opel. Looks like Eastern Europe, maybe. Wait, this be Bulgaria, but I didn't see any blue strip on the license plate. Hang on, there was something on the house here. It's written in Cyrillic, so Bulgaria is an option. Bulgaria is totally an option here. Okay, I got 3 guesses, so I can. Hang on, it's not. This is Greek. What am I saying? It's Cyrillic. It's not Cyrillic. It was Greek. And sometimes you got letters which are confusing to me at least, between Cyrillic and Greek. I checked too quickly. It looks like the northern part. Since I said Bulgaria, here we go. It was the northern part, close to Bulgaria. There was a reason why I was a little bit hesitant here. And I think we may have had Gen 2 footage. Right, the halo in the sky is generation 2 of the Street View camera, I believe, and that's Greece, not Bulgaria. Not sure what this is. Okay, let's move around a bit. Bawam Dam Road. Seems we're driving on the right. And I really don't know where this would be. I'm just going to put Philippines because of the Street View car driving on the right and the type of vegetation. I can see the back of the car here, and it's written in English with some other words which could be Filipino. Pinoy. Is Pinoy just the people of the Philippines? I don't remember. No, yeah, of course it's Tagalog. I don't know why I have Pinoy in my head. God, I'm tired. It was the Philippines. All right, so it's a good guess with the English and the Tagalog, which I think was written also on that sign. Okay. 4 people remaining. I need at least to make it in top 3 to get some season points and redeem myself from these horrible duels that I played before. Okay, blue car. Okay, so we're in Europe. Vegetation, tiles, top of the houses. Maybe more like southern Europe. We got some palm trees, mountains. Oh, I'm stuck here. Can't go further. So this time I am thinking Bulgaria. Except it's written Sito Tecnologico. So this is going to be Spain, I believe. Or Portugal. Not certain. Maybe in the mountains here. Ooh, I'm far away. Is this like Italy in this case? Yeah, it was Italy. It was Italian. Oops. All right. In the mountains all the way at the bottom of the south of Italy. All right, so I made it to the final, to the top 3. Thankfully, I'm going to get some season points, but let's try to win this. Come on. I got 3 guesses. Yellow line in the middle. So, in theory, this is going to be in the Americas. There's going to be Spanish, very likely. Yes. Do we get any indication? Oceanovia. Ooh, this is going to be Colombia. Look, you can see this very distinct cross at the back of the road sign, and you can see this almost exclusively in Colombia. It's quite flat, so I'm not going to go in the mountains. Oh, the mountains are there, though. Yeah, let me go close. It sounds like we'd be close to the coast, right? With these kind of... It said like Oceano Via, whatever, like the road to the ocean. So I'm tempted to go in that area. But let's see. Let me get ready in case it's somewhere else. Okay, they don't have it at all. 4,000 kilometers. Here we go. It was much closer to the sea. Okay, got it. Guess it made sense. Right, final. Let's see if I can win this one against Julius Caesar. Jules César. I guess I'm playing against a French guy. We have a halo in the sky. It looks like... Hang on. Yeah, we are, I think, in Europe. I was checking the location of the sun, which is in the north on my compass. So we're in the on the south on my on the south, right? Hang on. Yeah, so we're in the north. Where is this? Is this Switzerland? Is this? No, it's not. Sorry, there's no Generation 2 camera there anyway. I'm thinking France. Blade Virton. No, but it doesn't look like a French thing. No, it does look French. Maybe it's Belgium. Oh, it is Belgium. Ah! Belgium, I could not guess again. No, it was not Belgium. It was Belgium. Southern... Oh, I would not have gotten it. It was all the way south. Okay. Well, it's not a victory, but it's a second spot. It's not too bad. let's do a battle royale countries. So in this mode, you have to guess the exact country. Now there are two additional constraints if you're new to GeoGuessr. One is the time, and the second one is you have to do so before being the last one to guess, except on the first round. So as always, I'll try to explain the reasons for my choices. This looks, it could be Portugal with this utility pole. Not certain. Yeah. No, it's Spain actually. .es, as you can see on the website here. Some people try to guess incorrectly. You can see the wrong guesses in the top right corner. At the top of your screen, you can see all those who are qualified and the remaining seats. So you have 10 seats to the next round. Here we go. And I made a mistake on my previous game, which I'm not going to share in this video because my recording stopped for lack of space on my laptop. So I didn't have the time and noticed this too late. So I did not make it to the next round. It looks like this would be Singapore. We have the green road sign. We're driving on the left. And we have this double yellow line, which is typical of Singapore and the UK. Here we go. I qualified for the next round. It's always tricky to do these games, these recordings. Well, it's always tricky to do these recordings because I'm trying to speak at the same time, make sure I have enough space on my laptop, and sometimes I forget to check that I have enough space, and then I just my screen just anyway. I'm trying to find excuses basically as to why I'm losing, and it's terrible. Don't like to lose, although it's supposed to be fun. This is probably Andorra, right? I think, with these like stone houses. I should just go and guess because where's Andorra? Here we go. Oh, it's not Andorra. Oops. Someone guessed incorrectly already. Would this be Spain in that case, or France? I need to check who's the last to guess. Looks like architecture from the Pyrenees, but I could be wrong. Do I have anything here? Castel. It's not. Would this be Italy then? It's probably Italy, right, with these cypress trees. God, I'm not being careful. All right, it is Italy. Did I see any? I should have maybe checked the cars that would have the blue strips on both sides. Yeah, Andorra was not a very clever guess, I guess, because they're not all stone houses, and in Andorra, really, most houses are completely stone. Made of stone, not stoned. Didn't say they're all stone in Cambodia. All right, in Cambodia, in Andorra. Driving on the left. I'm wondering if this is Kenya. With this, it's not Kenya. I'm going to use my 50-50, I think. India or Bhutan? It's India. I didn't realize it was Indian people. I thought it was African people. Oh well, alright, so this is the Philippines or Thailand. I think it's the Philippines. It's more like the Philippines, I believe. Not certain because of the concrete road. Yeah, there's a lot of new Indian footage, and I'm not familiar with it. I'm going to go with the Philippines. Here we go. And I'm not familiar with it. Oh, what's going on with this image? I'm going to... Weird thing. As always, I need to make it to the top 3 spots to get any competitive season points. Otherwise, I get nothing. I don't even know what that flag is. This blue and green one. Nice. Okay. Just waiting to see if anyone guesses correctly for the last one. We had Madagascar and I believe Dominican Republic. But we're actually in Asia. Let's see. You can really tell from the road when it's concrete like this. It's either Thailand or the Philippines, and then all these lush palm trees and hills made me lean towards the Philippines. All right, one more spot, one last player remaining, because you get up to 3 guesses per round. They did not find it, I think. Okay, here we go. 4 people remaining. 3 can make it. And I do not recognize this bollard. A stone bollard on the side. And I do not have a 50-50. It's not Bhutan, because they saw the bollard on the side of the street. I'm wondering if it's India again. Although that would be surprising to me. Also, although we have a lot of cars, but driving on the right. Driving on the right, yeah? Yeah, driving on the right. Where is this? Which hemisphere? It seems southern hemisphere. I don't know. Driving on the right. I really don't know where this is. I got 20 seconds. Oh wow, Portugal, because this was here. Madeira. Oh wow, okay. Well, fair enough.